What's up, guys? Welcome to Jonah's channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the Simpsons box sets and how to collect them all. Here you will see on my shelf that I have almost every single Simpsons box set, but one. Now, before we get into it, I just want to expand this intro by saying I love The Simpsons. If you don't know what The Simpsons is, it's basically this animated cartoon TV show about the average American life. Back then, the show was really popular in the 90s, and after that, it just kind of declined over time. I remember back in my day when it was like really hard to watch the show. I feel like that should be kind of common for like most families out there that like kind of keep their children away from like the show. It is more targeting for like 12-year-old to teen to adult. But enough about that. Let's get into the box sets. Now, because the box sets change over time, I'm gonna go ahead and go over them in chronological order. So 1 through 5 has this couch gag where it is like the Simpson family regularly sitting on the couch, but every time there'd be like some weird phenomenon. You can actually get these on Amazon, but they're about like 30-ish bucks, which not the best idea. I get all of them on eBay, and it's just a lot cheaper because like you can choose any price you want them at. The third one might be a little bit hard to find, considering that for some reason Disney Plus had this like episode that got removed, and it was like the first episode called Start Raising Dad. It's unknown if the episode is still removed on the box sets when they got them an update. I've checked the ones that say it has the Michael Jackson episode because that was the episode that got removed. You could find some with that title in it. I would just check the description in case you want to have that one. 4 or 5 are the same, easy to find. Now this one is extremely rare, not extremely, but I'd say pretty rare. It's not like the other box sets where it's no longer a couch gag, instead it is the family heads. Back then, they were gonna release like a new version of the box set, so the 6th one was Homer. Now, I don't think anyone really liked this box set design because it's really flimsy and plastic, and it's kind of a little awkward trying to unbox it because of the way it's structured. It was pretty cool, but I don't know, and it's all super glued to each other to like kind of unfile the discs. It's just not very well made, I'd say. They made a second version of a box set where it is more like the square rectangular kind, more easier to open. I don't exactly remember where I found it. I think I just got lucky on eBay. Amazon has it at like 100, so that might be a pain. The rest should be easy to find if you prefer the box set kind. 7 has Marge, 8 has Maggie, 9 has Lisa, and 10 is Bart. For some reason, Season 8 has like the same box set, but different disc designs. There are 2 types of box sets that have one with just the family taking family pictures, like they're all dressed up and they're in a portrait. The other one has it like they're looking through a lens, like it's a fisheye view. I kind of like the fisheye one because it just looks funnier and cooler in my opinion, and they actually stick out their fingers. I like that. If you want the ones with the lens view, I'd recommend finding it at Mercari, or however you pronounce it. By the time we reach season 11, you can see that now there are like no other characters in the background, and it is all just fully one character focused on the front cover. But whichever character has the front cover has like its focus of like location wise of where it's all suited up for. This one has Krusty the Clown, so it takes place at a carnival. The 12th one has Comic Book Guy, so it takes place at a Comic-Con. 14 has Kang, or Kudos, so it takes place at a Haunted Mansion. You kind of see the gist, right? Now let's get into why I don't have season 18. Back when they were publishing their box sets, there was like a pretty big gap going on because the production wanted to like take a break from their publishing of the box sets. It was for about 2 years, 3 months, and 14-day gap of like the discontinuation of the DVDs. It was in 2017, and it must have sold out incredibly fast because now it is like extremely rare even on eBay, and like you can only get them shipped from Canada or UK, which is like crazy. If I ever have the chance, I could possibly request one of the owners to like reduce the price, because it worked for season 17 last time I bought it. It was like 55, and I like did a comment if they could like reduce the price, and it actually worked. So who knows, maybe it'll work if I ever try with season 18, but I don't want to take my chances right now because look at that cost. The Simpsons movie comes in all sorts of versions. A widescreen, a full screen, and then a Blu-ray. I wanted to get widescreen and full screen both because they have different disc designs. Plus, full screen kind of makes it old-fashioned for Simpsons. because back then the Simpsons show was only at like 4 square size, whatever the numbers are, 3 to 4, and it just feels kind of nostalgic. Fun fact, when Disney Plus got released, they had a release of season 19 come out, which finally filled up the gap because season 20 actually came out pretty early for its time. Like when it got to the 20th season, they wanted to like give a huge celebration publishing it on TV. I think it came out around between 12 and 13 when those were getting made. Anyway guys, that's everything you need to know about collecting the Simpsons box sets. I'd say it's okay to collect them if you're like truly passionate about the show and you're not too picky about its season. Personally, I think collecting these has been a fun adventure for me, and I'm hoping to complete it soon with my last one out there somewhere. I mean, hey, it's not as bad as trying to collect all the Simpson action figures.